Well, I think maybe it would be good if we spread it out a little. Like, just sit there. Okay. Just so it looks like more. I'm just going to leave.
Good morning.
What is your home church not feel like I have to go? I'm just saying. As soon as we put those.
This is your church. First parish in Bedford. Nice to meet And if you wanted to make a note, so it's like, clear the space for that might be
Good morning. Welcome to First Parish in Waltham. We are glad that you are all here, and what a great crowd we are today to kick off our summer series. Whoever you are, wherever you are in your life's journey, you are welcome here. My name is Pam Penton. I serve on the Board of Managers as the Religious Education Commissioner, and I am a middle-age, I guess I'd call, woman who's got a blue rainbowy t-shirt on, and I use she, her pronouns. We try to make our services as accessible as possible. We have hearing helpers, large print versions of your order of service, and hymnals available from the ushers. Today is the first series of our 10 summer worship that are a collaboration with UU churches from Concord, Lexington, Lincoln, and Bedford. A special welcome to anyone and everyone joining us here and online from these neighboring towns. We hope to get to know you better over the next 10 weeks. Next week, First Parish in Concord will be hosting our morning service at 10 a.m. The link to the virtual service can be found on their website. For anyone who wants to carpool from here to Concord, we will meet in the parking lot at 9:30. There's also going to be a sign up at coffee hour if you're interested in that, so we know, as well as if you need a pickup from your home, there's a place on the sign up there too. Today is a member-led service, and it will be led by First Parish members B. Fortin and Katie Galati, with our own Michael Carmody at the piano. During our social hour, at a table by the back window, there will also be an opportunity to talk more with Dee and Katie about topics brought up in the service. And whether you want to join that conversation or just chat with friends, old and new, everyone is heartily welcome to join us after the service in Whitcomb Hall for some cool drinks and other refreshments right through the store here. Please check that you silence your phone and other communication devices. And now let's turn around and wave a warm welcome to everyone joining us online. Whoops. Or not. Maybe not.
Great way to start. Good morning. Welcome to First Parish in Waltham. My name is B. Fortin, and I am a member of this congregation. My pronouns are she, her. I'm about 5'6" with glasses and straight brown and gray hair. All bodies are good bodies, and all rules about what a good body is are made up. These two ideas are the touchstones of our service today. There are made-up body rules about gender, skin color, sexual orientation, physical ability, size, shape, age, and many more. Some of these rules were made up a very long time ago and are still being used for control and profit. Today is about honoring and celebrating all kinds of bodies, good bodies all, including the ones that carried us here this morning. When we feel connected to our own bodies and we welcome them as they are, it is easier to truly connect with other people. When our body feels appreciated and acknowledged, it is easier for our heart and mind to be open. When we disconnect from our bodies, we cut off an important source of wisdom, creativity, love, and power. In this spirit, please listen to your body during the service. Here, you are allowed to take care of your body at any time by stretching, wiggling, getting up and walking around, or moving to music that your body likes. Some bodies are able to listen carefully when sitting still in a wooden pew. Some bodies listen better when they move around. So listen to your body. There are no wrong bodies here. And folks, it's warm and muggy in here. We will not take offense if you use your order of service to move some air around you or around someone near you. Please drink plenty of water. There's a fountain right through there, and the kitchen is beyond with a sink and plenty of cups. Let your body tell you what it needs, and listen. Our chalice will now be lit by Martha Gallagher.
We light our chalice as a symbol of the light within us and the light that flows through the world around us. It is our beacon as we search for truth. It is the warmth in our hearts for love. It's the energy that propels us to action. May we be kindled by our time together.
Thank you, Martha. I've but just been advised that on the list of ways to take care of our bodies, the bathrooms are right through there. Now, please rise in body or spirit and join in singing hymn number 1024, When the Spirit Says Do. That's 1024 in the paperback hymnal. Yes. We will sing all the recommended verses at the bottom of the page, ending with the page with the word do.
Good morning. My name is Katie Gulati. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a middle-aged, fat, white woman with reddish shoulder length hair and a black and white sparkly top. Please join in speaking our covenant in unison. The visitors, obviously, are welcome to join in if you like. The words are printed in your order of service. Love is the spirit of this church, and service its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Thank you. Make sure that my microphone's on. Okay. This is our time in our service for all ages. I invite anyone who is young or young at heart to come and join me on the chancel steps if you'd like. I have a story I want to read in a moment, but there's a little song that I've learned recently that I really liked, and I want to teach it to all of the people that I know, including the small people that I know. And there might be some small people watching us online. So, without further ado. Big belly, little belly, round belly, flat. Some have a lot of muscle, some have a lot of fat. Some wiggle and they jiggle and some do not. And I like whatever kind of belly that you've got. Thank you. All right, so this story is called I Love My Body Because. I love my body because it takes me where I want to go. It moves in and out of playgrounds, libraries, and worlds. It helps me hug or kiss the people I love when we both want to. And high five, clap, snap, or laugh. I love my body because it has rolls and curves like waves in the ocean. It can swim, lie on the beach, and build sandcastles. I love my body because it has lightning bolts and tiger stripes that glitter in the sun. It's strong enough to decide what it wants to do, like explore the neighborhood, help carry groceries, and do yoga. And soft enough to be a shoulder to lean on, a stomach pillow. My body is home to my brain, which soaks up new facts like a sponge. With my brain, I learn about the sun, the stars, and all the galaxies. I play with letters, words, and numbers, and create paintings, sculptures, and songs. I show my body love by taking care of myself, brushing my teeth and washing my hands, taking deep breaths, drawing or writing in my journal, and spending time outside. I love my body because it's different from everyone else's body. With billions of human bodies in the world, there are more bodies than stars than we can see in the sky. Some bodies run, some bodies roll, some bodies move fast, and some bodies can stay very, very still. Together with our bodies, we can take a stroll down a boulevard, go up and down on the seesaw, understand each other's stories, and build bridges, skyscrapers, spaceships, and dreams. Some days our bodies sparkle and shine, and some days our bodies get muddy and messy. We can get frustrated and mad when our bodies don't do what we want them to. But our bodies are changing day by day, minute by minute. Yes, they can make mistakes, but they are growing and learning too. Our bodies will always be our first home. And when we respect everybody and celebrate that no two bodies are the same, we see what makes the world truly magnificent. So what do you love about your body? Just think about it. Thank you. And the young people would normally go off to their classes, but they're probably just going to go back to their seats.
So maybe let's go ahead and do that. Please rise in body or spirit and join in singing hymn number 1007, There's a River Flowing in My Soul. That's 1007 in the paperback hymnal. Michael will play it through once before we start singing.
Hi, my name's Jody. I have dark curly hair. I use she, her pronouns. Today's reading is in the form of a true or false questionnaire. True or false? If you have brown eyes, you are not trying too hard to have blue eyes. If you're gay, you are not trying hard enough to be straight. If you're poor, you're not trying hard enough to be rich. If you're neurodivergent, you are not trying hard enough to be neurotypical. If you're Black, you are not trying hard enough to be white. If you are old, you are not trying hard enough to be young. If you're a deaf person, you are not trying hard enough to be a hearing person. And if you're fat, you are not trying hard enough to be thin.
Thank you, Jody.
What's new, Bee?
Oh, I just had a birthday.
Oh, how old are you?
I don't want to say it out loud, so I'll whisper it.
Really? Well, I didn't know you were that young. You look so much older.
Thank you, Katie. That makes me feel so good.
I mean, you really don't look that young. You have so many fascinating designs on your face. Some of them are really deep grooves. Are those natural, or did you pay extra for those?
They're natural. I know some people get impatient waiting for the signs of aging to show, but I believe in being patient and waiting for them to occur naturally. I won't pay extra for those treatments that make some body parts more droopy or other parts more saggy.
Or those ones that drag down your cheeks to make them more jowly. I know the companies that develop those treatments are making billions of dollars off our insecurities about wanting to look older.
All rules about bodies are made up.
Okay, seriously, folks, ageism is a real thing.
It's a real thing. It runs deep in ways we might not be aware of. Just this week, I was in Vermont and had the opportunity to go skinny dipping. This is something I've always enjoyed. It's not for everyone, I know, but I love it. The chances of being seen were quite low, and when I was younger, I would not have hesitated. Now I did hesitate. Huh? I have been feisty about fighting ageism for years, and still I noticed inside myself a little belief that I should not subject anyone to the sight of an older woman's body. Almost as if my body is a blight on the visual field of the world. Might make someone go blind. Whereas my younger body did not fit in that category.
Yeah, I mean, people in larger bodies, or dare I say fat bodies, are often made to feel the same way. Also, we're taught to keep these kinds of bodies hidden, so we grow up without seeing a normal range of bodies. And that just perpetuates the problem.
Is there something?
And don't get me started on how that affects access to things like MRI machines that fit, or even things as simple as chairs in communal settings.
So all rules about what a good body is really are made up.
Yeah, and all bodies are good bodies. All of them.
Today's offering will be used to pay our summer childcare lead. The remainder will be donated to UU The Vote, an organization that engages people in voter registration, get out the vote drives, voter protection, and other work toward building a truly inclusive democracy. We welcome everyone's generosity. Will the ushers please come forward?
God, I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger that all bodies aren't the same. Photoshop itty bitty models on magazine covers told me I was overweight. I stopped eating, what a bummer. Can't have carbs and a hot girl summer. Stop. I could go back and tell myself when I was younger. I'd say, psst, I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones and big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. Wish somebody would have told me that thighs of thunder meant normal human thighs. The freaking pressure I was under to lose my appetite and fight the cellulite with Hunger Games like every night. If I could go back and tell myself when I was younger, I'd say, hey dummy, I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. Victoria was made up by, I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was never made for me and you.
Good morning. My name is Carla Hilliard. My pronouns are she, hers, and I'm 5'3" with silvery white hair. I wear glasses, and today I'm wearing a blue top. Today's reading is by Holly Holden. Today, I asked my body what she needed, which is a big deal considering my journey of not really asking that much. I thought she might need more water, or protein, or greens, or yoga, or supplements, or movement. But as I stood in the shower, reflecting on her stretch marks, her roundness where I would like flatness, her softness where I would like firmness, all those conditioned wishes that form a bundle of never quite rightness, she whispered very gently, "Could you just love me like this?"
Thank you, Carla. We will now enter into a time of prayer and meditation. So, welcome, bodies. This is an invitation to say hi to your own precious body, to greet it in a way it would like to be greeted by you. Not the body you wish you had, not the one that is stronger, less stiff, more like the one you used to have, or more like somebody else's, but your body right now. Your body is your closest companion, your only place to live. Your body has been with you from the moment you were born and will be with you until your last breath. What position does your body want to be in right now? See if you can allow that. How does your body want to be breathing right now? See if you can allow that. What does it feel like to be a breathing body? Can you feel your feet? The spaces between your toes? Can you feel your hands? The spaces between your fingers? Is there a part of your body that wants to unclench? Maybe your jaw, shoulders, or buttocks. Sometimes an extreme clench, followed by a letting go, can help with the unclenching. See if you can allow whatever your body is asking for. If you are having trouble feeling your body right now, it's okay. It's all okay. We live in a world that encourages body disconnection. And sometimes disconnecting is a way to protect ourselves. Honor that. Maybe say thank you. Is there a part of your body that would like the touch of your own hand offered in kindness? Your body does so much for you every day, even if it doesn't do all the things you would like. Can you send appreciation or gratitude, tenderness, acknowledgement? As we hang out in these bodies we've been given, we will slowly transition if we are ready. You may want to experiment to see how connected you can stay to your own body, even as you call to mind any joys or concerns for people outside your body. If you like, you can bring your body up to the table of candles in front, and while the music plays, light a silent candle for anyone who is suffering or celebrating. Also, feel free to stay where you are, and we will all, with the help of music and candlelight, we will hold all of our collective and individual joys and sorrows. We will start with a candle for anything on the hearts of people joining us online. We will now stay seated for hymn 1053, How Could Anyone? 1053 in the paperback hymnal, or you can sing without looking at the hymnal. If you don't know it, just listen to the rest of us. And you might want to keep your eyes closed. We will sing it 5 times. And Michael will play it through once before we start.
Hello,
Yes.
I'm a magazine writer, and I was hoping to interview you.
What magazine do you work for?
I work for 2. One is called You Are a Self-Improvement Project.
And the other?
Overhaul yourself to become more acceptable.
I see. Well, what did you want to ask me?
Well, how do you stay so slim? You must have a lot of self-discipline.
Ha! I do not have a lot of self-discipline or impulse control or a high capacity to delay gratification.
Well, how do you stay so slim?
That's easy. I had thin parents and thin grandparents and probably thin great-grandparents.
Are you saying it's genetic?
I am.
Oh, I can't write that in my article. That's not what readers want to hear.
Why not?
They want tips and techniques and strategies, action steps.
Why don't you write about something completely different? Like, if we stopped trying to change our bodies, what might we do with all the time and energy we save?
Oh, no. The advertisers would not like that at all. And without advertisers, there's no magazine.
That is a dilemma.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I hear you say that being thin is genetic.
Well, for me, being thin is genetic, yes.
See, I believe all body types are genetic.
Interesting.
If you don't mind me asking, where are your ancestors from?
Well, a number of generations in New England, and before that, Old England.
Ah, the British Empire. Colonizers of the big blue marble we call Earth. I mean, we could get into how anti-fatness is rooted in racism and white supremacy, but there just is too much to go into for the time we have here. Could you write about that on your magazine?
It would make a great article, but no, you have to understand, our advertisers are selling 3 kinds of products: ways to look thinner, ways to look younger, and ways for people of the global majority to look more like white people.
So, what do you want to do?
Maybe start my own magazine. No, wait. Surely there are ways to lose weight.
Well, there are. But do you know what percentage of people who lose weight actually keep it off? Anyone? 5. That's right, 5%. And the rest of us usually lose weight multiple times in our lives, only to gain it back. The medical community is only beginning to look at how hard dieting and weight fluctuations are on your health, including your cardiovascular health.
Yes, but isn't being overweight hard on your health?
Maybe not as much as we've been led to believe. In fact, my 3 favorite medical myths are: 1, we're in the middle of an obesity epidemic, and we're not. 2, the BMI is an objective measure of health. And 3, obesity is the leading cause of death in the US. It's not.
Wait a minute, those aren't true?
No, but they're so widely believed that it's easy to believe that they are. There's so much I could say about this. Everyone here is invited to join me at the back of Wickham Hall in coffee hours to talk about all of this stuff in way more depth.
Wow, there really are a lot of made-up rules about bodies.
Yep, and
All bodies are good bodies.
thank you. And now, please rise in body or spirit and join in singing our closing hymn, 1017. It's in the teal hymnal. We are building a new way. That's 1017. in the paperback hymnal. Michael will play it through once before we start singing.
Usually, when we extinguish the chalice, we ask you to sit for the postlude, which you've already done, which is all fine. But today we say, if your body feels any impulse to move in any way when you hear great music, you have come to the right place.
The poet Mary Oliver tells us, you do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. May we go forth into the world allowing these soft animals to love what they love. May we allow them to be loved just as they are. May we be fierce in protecting this fundamental right for every kind of body.
Our bodies are continually changing. whether we're trying to change them or not. Yet one thing remains unchanging: our inherent worth and dignity. May we strengthen each other's deep knowledge of the unchanging goodness of every body.
Amen.
Amen.
And
Blessed be.